Hi, I'm Aimee Gordon, Director of Communications for the Peninsula School District. Today I'm sitting down with Commander Hood, who has been hired to lead the district's new NNDCC program. So Commander Hood, welcome. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
I would just really like for you to start by telling us, what is the NNDCC program?
The NNDCC program is a Navy National Defense Cadet Corps program. And the only difference that program is over other NJROTC programs, or Navy Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps programs, is the funding. So schools that still wanted to participate in the program were allowed to start this Navy National Defense Cadet Corps program in hopes that somewhere down the road, when the Navy has funding, that they would then become a fully fledged funded NJROTC program.
So who is funding it right now?
Funded now currently by the school.
So we're starting a program in the fall, is that correct?
That's correct. This program is available for all 9th through 12th graders at both Peninsula, Gig Harbor High School, and I should say as well as Henderson Bay. We've also been approached by students that are homeschooled.
So the school board recently approved the NNDCC program for the Peninsula School District, and the first thing that they did was hire you as the commander of the program. So can you tell me some of the things that you're doing to stand up this new program?
We have a whole list of things that we're trying to accomplish. Because it's so early on, we have to clean a classroom. We have to define what that classroom is going to look like, all the way down to a company name. What do we call ourselves? Our cadets are going to come up with that. What are our company colors? We can't be a particular school color because we want to be inclusive of all the schools. So now we have to identify that as well.
Can you please tell us about the curriculum of an NNDCC program, and what will students expect that sign up?
The naval science courses go from an NS1 through an NS4. So as your freshman year, you'd start out as your NS1 program, and you're learning the basics about what is the NJROTC program? What does it do for me? What am I going to gain out of it? Do I learn to march? Yeah. What about health? What about fitness? And then we start building upon that. What about the wars and the things that our Navy has contributed to, as well as the other branches of the service in our community? What about the Constitution? How does it play effect on where we're going, what we're doing? And then we continue all the way through leadership development. We even do financial planning. The NNDCC program is also providing opportunities for our kids to compete academically with others, against other schools. We have an academic team, we'll have a marksmanship team, we will have a physical training or physical test team as well. We will take those young men and women to other locations and compete against other schools. Every cadet has to do community service. We believe that as being a good citizen, you have to give something back to the community. So it's a litany of things that are all encompassing, not only about the military, but about things that make them good citizens. And I should say, that's what we're about. It's not about a recruiting effort to get them to join the military, not by any means. This program is about citizenship development. What we want our kids to do is to be good citizens, not only in school, but outside of school as well. So everything that they learn through this in their development phase of high school, we're trying to get them to be good citizens. So they'll learn to be good leaders. And they can take that wherever they want to go, whether it's in the corporate world, whether it's off to university, or whether it's into the military.
Can you tell us about the uniforms? I understand students in the program, or I guess I should call them cadets, the cadets in the program, do they wear a uniform to school every day?
Not every day. However, they are required to wear a uniform once a week. So we actually provide them with that uniform, and it's the same uniform that the active duty sailors wear today. It's a tan colored top as well as black trousers, and the only difference is that it has an NJROTC patch on it. That way they learn how to take care of that uniform. They understand the items that are associated with it and where they are located on that uniform. We also provide them with what we say is a PT, or physical training t-shirt. So that's part of their uniform attire as well.
Does this program have a parent booster program?
Boy, do we need a booster program. The booster programs are really the foundation behind the Cadets Corps in their success. When a cadet can't afford to go to a particular event and the school can't pay for that event, I should be able to go to our boosters and say, we need your help. And every booster club that I've ever been affiliated with or known about, they've been right there to assist wherever need be. So I look forward to some great members of the community being a part of our Booster Club program so that they can help us accomplish those goals and be there for our kids.
What does it cost a cadet to participate?
Absolutely nothing. I shouldn't say that. It does cost them something. It costs them a willingness and a want to. As long as you have the want to, we'll take you in the program. We're going to give you a uniform that costs you nothing. All we ask is that you take care of it. And then if you choose no longer to be a part of the program, just turn that uniform back in. Don't come into the program thinking that it's too much. And for those parents that may be concerned about the cost, don't worry about it. We got that.
So if there's a student or a family that's watching this and they are interested and want to learn more, what can they do? How do they learn how to register?
All the counselors have been briefed about the program, so it's part of the registration process. So all they have to do is sign up, choose that course. Everyone's going to start out as an NS1, the Naval Science 1 course. Please select that, then we'll help you get set it.
Thank you, Commander Hood. It was a pleasure talking to you today.
Aimee, the pleasure was mine.